Welcome to the bee yard at Pop's old place. I've been a keeper of honeybees for the past 12 years, and in that time I've collected many swarms. Today the swarm I am gathering is located only 50 feet from my apiary. I assembled my collection box ahead of time. I have 2 large frames of honey in the box, and prepared the other frames by giving them a heavy coating of sugary syrup. The sugar syrup serves 2 purposes. It gives them a source of quick energy and encourages them to stay in the box while I attempt to collect the queen.
I'll put 2 frames with some honey in there. I have something to get started.
My grandson surprised me with a visit this morning. He isn't wearing any protective gear, so I give him forewarning.
They might be silly, so just be ready.
All right.
The swarm is nestled deep in the branches of a cedar tree, so I use my soft bristle brush to sweep the honeybees onto the frames and transport them to the box.
As soon as she's in there, they'll all start coming over. I also put a little bit of lemongrass oil in the bottom of that because it has the same kind of a smell as like a queen pheromone. Hopefully.
The foliage on the branches makes it difficult to sweep the bees. I decide to trim back some of the branches so that I can more easily access the swarm, and I remove small branches and put them near the box that have clusters of bees on them.
See if they're coming or going. The box isn't going to be big enough, I don't think.
That's what I was saying. Spark something up.
Huh?
I say you stirred them up.
Well, that's good. Maybe the queen's gone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm not able to gather large amounts with the brush, so I decide that I'm going to shake the branches, which will cause large amounts of bees to drop. When I shake the branch, the bees fly in a more frantic pattern, which leads me to believe this is when I collected the queen.
Really getting them stirred up.
When I
now.
hear the change in pitch, I'm pretty sure I have the queen in the box. Until I collect the queen, the bees will want to fly back to the tree. I take 5 to 10 minute breaks and allow the bees to settle and watch their flying patterns.
All right, Mama.
All right, sir.
See you, love.
Thank you.
Once I'm fairly confident the queen is in the box, I go back to the apiary and do a quick inspection on each of my colonies. I added honey supers 2 weeks ago and want to see if the bees are starting to store nectar. This takes about 30 to 45 minutes. In the time that it took me to do a quick inspection, it appears the bees have started to settle. There's not as many bees flying, even though I still have a large collection on the back of my neck. I go back to the apiary and finish my inspection on the last 2 boxes. I move the swarm into the apiary. The box is heavy, and I decide that I'm going to need to give them a second box on top to give them more room. I add more sugar syrup coated frames to the top, which will entice the bees to move up and spread out a bit. Once I am comfortable that the bees are content, I leave them alone. I will open the box in a week or 10 days for a quick inspection. Thanks for watching, and please buy your honey from a local beekeeper.